Betty? Elizabeth? Is that you?
Hey, this is Jinzuro here, and welcome back to Draugen. So, the previous day, it was a term I was thinking about. I couldn't think of it. I had to go look it up real quick. It was psychosis. So, you know, that's, when you have hallucinations in which, in his case, it's really a distortion of reality in which his senses, like, I mean, taste, sight, hearing, he's experiencing it like it's actually there, but it's not. And man, he's straight. Oh yeah, we could look at his face now. Is he? He's looking fine. We don't have anything popping up behind us in the mirror, but there's definitely a sound over there. It's got to be upstairs. It's either upstairs or outside.
Are you upstairs?
I guess it's upstairs. Yeah, it's
Betty,
upstairs.
I'm coming.
I don't think that's Betty. Considering we just drove away our well, the only figments of our imagination on our side. Oh, it's finally that room we couldn't get in. Thought that head was moving for a second, just before I go in there. Nah. Let's go ahead and get this over with. Want to know what's behind this door.
Betty? Betty! Are you in there? Open the door! I'm coming in! Stand away from the door! Betty? No! No. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought it was you, Betty. But who?
Isn't this the wife
Anna.
of Ruth? Don't tell me this is gonna turn into a thing where he's the one that actually killed everybody. That would be something.
It's from Johann, addressed to his wife.
Edward is keenly aware of penmanship, and he notices the quivery lines and numerous mistakes.
Did you notice the handwriting, Betty? He was clearly distraught. Knock ere knock. Enough is enough. After decades of strife, I pray that God will... Tilly, forgive me. I am tired of secrets. For 20 years I have kept my silence about our discovery, but my silence has only led to misfortune, and my cowardice has only led to death. I will make Frederick pay for what he has done to us, for what they have done to our Ruth. When it is over, I will let the ocean take me to you and Ruth. May God forgive me. Anna was already dead when he wrote this. He had no one else to confess to. What now, Betty? Johann went to confront his brother, probably at Frederick's farm. And then?
Are we going to the mine? Wait, there was something else. I guess I read the other one out of order. Wasn't able to check that other one out. Nothing else over here I need to investigate except for this.
You said this was a gift from another unlucky suitor.
He knows the lighter is precious to Elizabeth, an object of sentimental value. Betty would not, he believes, have left this lighter here by accident. So that's the other thing about psychosis is, you know, the matter of delusions and believing that tiny things are actually bigger than they actually are. So, let's go with this one.
It was precious to you. You wouldn't have left it here unless... A signpost. A breadcrumb.
The thing I'm wondering
You
is...
followed Johann to Frederick Fretland's farm, and then to the mine.
Johann went to his brother's farm, and Edward fears Betty would have followed. If Betty would not have stopped at the farm, she would have gone all the way to the mine. So, we should check out the farm first.
You wouldn't let this go, Betty. You'd follow your story to the end. All the way to the end.
Does it matter whichever option I would have chosen? It seems either way he would have gone to... From behind this door? Okay, good. I hate when I do that.
Did you go to the mine, Betty? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I want to know what's in the mine. I need Lizzie to come back. She was my only reasoning.
So where is Frederick's farm? The gate. Frederick's warning. The path leads to his farm.
So now he's only conversing with Betty because...
Farm is on the way to the mine, isn't that so, Betty?
So now he's speaking to Betty. But of course, Betty's not speaking back. Betty never conversed with him. Betty's not here. But neither were the other two. Okay, I thought I heard something. And of course, now it's snowing. So it's like a whole change in season. And I don't remember this bridge. Wait a minute. No, that bridge was there.
What led you to this place?
Our
These
madness.
fragments. You'd piece them together into a story, wouldn't you, Betty? So, what do we know?
The heart of it all. Two brothers equal, but separate.
Johann and Frederick are partners, and on good terms. Something happens in the mine. Disagreements lead to a falling out. And at the end of it all, 20 years later, Johann walks this path to confront Frederick.
Okay, this must be the farm here. Remember him saying the train
Is
tracks
this your
lead there.
doing, Johann? Did you burn your brother's farm to the ground? And where were you, Betty? Did you witness their fall?
A safe. Like a safe. Of course, the safe would hold what's near. Wait a minute, but we don't know.
What do you reckon, Betty?
Okay, so we need a clue in order to get that open. I'm guessing it might have to do something with that building over
Betty?
here. Can we go inside? Staircase, but no, there's another building over here.
Are you here, Betty? Betty!
Maybe he isn't the one we should be calling right now.
Elizabeth!
What's this? Maybe this is the clue I need. Margaret Fredlin, 1880 to 1904. Simon Fredlin.
Simon's grave. Born December 5th, 1909. Died September 17th, 1923. The safe. Frederick would choose numbers that meant something to him. Why bury Simon here and not at the cemetery? His wife's grave is also here. Perhaps Frederick wanted nothing to do with the church or with their God. I could really use your imagination, Betty. You'd figure this out in no time.
Alright, so let's see if one of those will help with the safe. Okay, let's go with Simon's birthday.
Let's try Simon's birthday.
Here we go.
Another Viking artifact, Betty. Most likely from the same treasure Ruth found. Postmarked in Boston. That's a curious coincidence. Dear Frederick, I hope this letter... It's in English, Betty. Hope this letter finds you and the boy in good health. We're concerned about you both. No word from you for almost 2 years now. All of us still heartbroken about Margaret's passing. We know things have been difficult for you and Simon. Mr. Fretland, we expect you to take care of this problem. If the discovery is made public, the authorities will intervene and the mine will be shut down. Should this happen, we will consider it a breach of our contract, and we will withdraw our investment. You and your brother will be responsible for all debts and losses. Johann must be convinced to wall up the chamber. We have already dealt with the worker who made the discovery.
Oh.
The Fretland Mining Company. I wonder what this unlocks. You went to the mine. I hope our guardian angel watched over you. You're at the mine, aren't you? All right, Betty. So what happens next in your story?
What was unearthed to cause this avalanche of misfortune? What triggered such bitter disagreement between the brothers? I would think it would be the discovery.
Johann and Frederick discover something in the mine. A cave or chamber of archaeological value. They argue about what to do. If the discovery is made public, it's the end of their enterprise. Johann is convinced or paid to walk away. Their secret stays hidden. Then, a few months later, the accident. 3 men die. The investors pull out. The mine shuts down. Frederick's up to his neck in debt.
Okay, key must be to this.
cursed mine in Grovik? Locals struggle with bad crops and livestock deaths and blame it on... They thought they were cursed because of the mine. A thing like that becomes self-fulfilling. If you believe you're cursed, every misfortune feeds the delusion.
Oh, it's like we're feeding our own delusion. I mentioned delusions. He doesn't know he's in one. Alright, so we're going through here.
So, 20 years pass.
You grew infested in the cold belly of Grovik, a cancerous beast born from the wreckage of the mine. The imagined curse became a crutch for all their misfortunes, casting a long shadow. Yeah, I'm good with this.
Frontland feud tears the village apart, setting neighbor against neighbor. And then, Ruth stumbles across the secret in the mine. After all this time, the truth may finally come to light, but she dies. And the day after, Simon is murdered.
So in that, I would think the company would be involved.
It's a catalyst. Old grievances resurface. No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor. Things escalate. More people die. From disease, despair, suicides, murder.
You know, we get to the end of this game, we find out he never left Massachusetts. He's still in his room, or he's in a padded cell.
All because of the mine. Because of what they found there. And what they covered up. There was no one to stop it, Betty. They were alone. That's the real curse of Grovik. Isolation.
Isolation. Just like he isolated himself. I'm making connections. I don't know if they're real connections, but you're not gonna find out by the end of this. Bird, you following me? Okay, jailbird. So what have we? Oh, there's a doll head.
Ruth was here the day she fell.
I'm looking for something that was never there. Is there a truth that I haven't yet grasped? Or am I truly searching for in this desolate hole under the mountains?
Something spooked her, and then she ran all the way to the cliff where... Do you know what happened, Betty? Did you witness it?
So she had the doll while she was here. Wait, before I open that, what's down here? Okay, this just leads to a dead end, so we're definitely going back through this door.
Hello? Betty, are you in there? Please answer me.
Well, at least it's not a basement. Or I rather should say the sewers, but I can't think mines are any better. What'd you find, Bird? Ah, this is the chamber.
Oh, Betty. This is Mother's brooch. You always wore this. You wouldn't take it off unless... You left it here for a reason. What am I not seeing?
The possible fact that you are the company and you killed your sister? That could be a thing. Something's not gonna grab me from this hole, is it? Really, bird? Oh no. Yeah, we might want to run back. I think we're about to be trapped in here. Oh no, we made it out. That's good. We made it out. Ah, I wanted to see what was in it. Oh.
Betty? Elizabeth? Is that you?
Edward? Where are you?
I'm on my way, Betty. Wait for me.
Edward!
Stay where you are. I'm coming.
Okay, so we're going up this way.
Edward! Where are you?
I'm on my way.
Let's keep on the train tracks.
Edward, please! Hurry!
I'm coming, Betty.
More than likely, that's not Betty.
Edward!
I'm almost there.
Wait, does that mean she's back at the house? Or at least what he perceives is back at the house. So we don't even know if we're really in Gravik right now.
Just stay put.
Oh, wait. I'm going the wrong direction. Stay on the path. Yeah, it is back at the house.
Oh, Edward! Hurry!
I'm coming.
Edward, is that you? I'm in here.
Thank God.
Back where he was building,
Thank God.
because he found all the pieces.
Elizabeth. There you are. Finally. You have no idea how long I've been looking for you. You had me so worried.
It's her. He knows it's Betty. He knows her so well. Her scarf, her hat, her gloves, it's all there. She's all there. He knows Elizabeth so well, every part of her. Scent, her clothes, she's complete. And she's here. Wait a minute. Why are there two different names?
Look. Your brooch. Mother's brooch. You must have lost it at the mine. Let me put it on for you, Betty. I wouldn't want you to lose it again.
This is a dead body, isn't it?
She's been dead for 30 years, Edward. Elizabeth was never here. But we didn't come for her. We came for Johann, and Anna, and Frederick, and Simon, and Ruth. We're here to tell their stories.
No. Elizabeth. She's here.
You know Betty died when she was a baby. She drowned in the pond. And you found her. You were just 11. You carried her to your mother. And your mother...
She hated you for that.
She could never forgive you for bringing her baby to her. And you could never forgive yourself for what she did. after. You always forget this. Because you don't want to be alone. So you bring Betty back. Again and again. To New York. To Boston. To the house. But always just out of reach. Never quite there. The scent of her. The echo of her. But never really her. All it does is make you lonelier. But the thing is, Edward, you're never alone.
You have us.
And you'll always have us. Betty's... She was never there for you. She couldn't be. You can't lose us. We're a part of you.
Forever. And ever. And ever.
But you need to let Betty go now. There's not room for all of us in there.
I couldn't save you, Elizabeth. I'm so sorry. It is as painful to wake from a vision as it is to be born anew.
Wow, so his entire hallucinations, his delusions were all built on the guilt from all those years ago. Wow, so yeah, I'm gonna quickly leave this here and we're gonna see what the conclusion of the story is. Till then.